remix of Rachel's old lines. When the waiter slid the bill onto our table, I excused myself to take a phone call. I vanished into the night once more, leaving her to foot the exorbitant check. Words of my stunts began to spread, though I was careful not to use my real name on these dates. I created false identities, used different phone numbers, and always picked restaurants scattered across the city. To me, it felt like a game of cat and mouse, and I was winning. Every time I left a woman scrambling to pay, I felt a grim sense of victory. Of course, not everyone took it lying down. Some of these women complained to restaurant managers, who, in turn, started reporting these incidents to the police. A few recognized me on social media and posted warning messages. David caught wind of one such post online and confronted me in person. "Martin, you need to stop this," he said, pulling out his phone and showing me a screenshot of a furious rant from one of my dates. "They're calling you the dinner skipper. It's not a good look, man." I rolled my eyes. They can call me whatever they want. I'm done being someone's checkbook. "You're gonna get caught," David insisted, face red with frustration. "And then what? You'll end up in jail with a record for fraud or theft or something worse." I waved him off. "I'm not stealing. I'm just leaving. They can't pin me for that unless they have proof. Besides, these so-called victims are not exactly saints themselves." Next, I matched with Linda, a woman whose profile boasted about her taste for designer clothes and upscale vacations. She wrote that she'd cheated on past partners because they were too boring. In my warped mind, she was the perfect candidate for a lesson. I set up a dinner at one of the most exclusive French restaurants in town, the kind where reservations are made months in advance, and the bill alone could bankrupt someone with an average salary. When Linda arrived, she was wearing a dress that probably cost more than my monthly rent. She smiled sweetly, though her eyes seemed to size me up like a prize steer. We ordered champagne, escargot, and a main course that included a heaping portion of lobster. As the night wore on, she talked about her many admirers, how some had funded her shopping sprees, and how she expected nothing less from a potential partner. I forced a charming smile through all her stories, making sure she believed I was enthralled. The second the waiter